hat guy, but Jake wears a beard or wears a hat and has a beard.
Yeah, so you guys are using terrible description. They all have two
See, you see why you're confused now?
I have my
so
own
confusing.
name for all those guys. Hat guys.
I work there,
hat
but I
guy
feel like I
or
don't
old
work
man.
there.
And Jake is
Snake. He's just Snake.
He's not even the Snake. He's just Snake.
But he knows that's his name now.
I call him.
He has a different name according to you.
I call him other things, but I'd rather not say in front of women.
I can tell because his cheeks are getting so red.
He's gonna pass
so I know,
out.
I know there's
Jolie,
something.
No, I call him the Poon Slayer.
Still call him Julian Ferris. Oh, now she knows.
Or to myself, sometimes I refer to him as Sleeves. Sometimes.
Sleeves?
When he's wearing a muscle shirt. Or
Well, that's the opposite.
Sleeveless shirt.
He is subscribed, I think, to this. He
But
might
Beard
be
guy
watching right
used
now.
to. Beard guy used to not have sleeves.
This is
He
true.
also
I
used to
think
wear
I just
camouflage.
honestly didn't see this beard guy.
He was probably wearing camouflage that day.
Or he was in the bathroom. That's probably why.
This is true.
Oh,
He
God.
might have been in the bathroom.
Yeah, he would put his hood up on his camouflage hoodie, and I'd go over to Mike. I'd say, "Where is he?"
Disappeared.
I can't believe he just walked out.
He might
I
still
can't
be
believe
there.
I can't believe he just abandoned. Like,
I didn't
his
even
post.
fire him. I gave him constructive criticism and he walked out.
Like, hey, you want to work here?
That's what you
when
did.
you're working.
Adam. People don't like to work.
I feel
All
like,
right.
I feel like I had a little conversation with him before he quit, after his review, and maybe something I said to him.
I'm thinking you. Yeah. it was
But I
all
didn't
good.
say anything. All I said is, you just need to improve. That's all. That's all I said to him.
Do better.
Instead of being in the bathroom 10 times, maybe try being in there 5 times.
You put down your phone for 5 minutes.
All right. On to the game because we have an early ending today.
I just want to state we have to go capture the lady so she can be executed in Dar's name.
In Jar's name.
At least that's what was promised.
In Jeff's name, I believe it's Jeff.
No one. I do not recall that being mentioned at all.
Run the tape back. It was probably 5 minutes before the end.
Well, run it up. Run it back.
Run the tape.
I will.
He starts from the beginning. That's our entire session. Us watching the last session.
I got to try out this new app.
Maybe let's see what you got going on in the fridge there first.
You were playing back the tape from last week.
Have you seen Isaac?
We'll deal with it later. He did start at the beginning.
No, I didn't. It was
It's the countdown.
Jesus, Mike.
Oh, what's happening?
Mike, make it stop.
Make it stop.
there. You guys are just going to have to take my word for it.
Sounds like some people are fighting in
Yeah.
the backyard.
I put less fighting on. That sounded a little excessive.
That would have been good on that first part.
Yeah.
Xena coming in and
Yeah, this app is called Table Tone, and they aren't sponsoring this because we only have 15 people watching. So
they might now that you gave them a shout out.
that would be sweet. All right, so let's recap what happened last week, right? Mike doesn't want to recap, so I'll recap. You guys got to the town, back to Valaki. A war was breaking loose. There was skeletons. There's cult members stabbing townsfolk. Not the Travelers Guild. You guys actually don't have a name, do you? A group name. The party jumped off the wagon, sprung into action, started helping where they could. They met a young man who was apparently jacked.
I didn't realize he was going to be that.
He's definitely swole.
I opened that in the app and I was like, Jesus, them arms.
And he
Chiseled.
together, the party formed up, fought back a massive skeleton that was attacking the Burgomaster's mansion, and in the process, you
Jeff.
You lost a guard named Jeff, who was a really hard worker. You also ran into Ernst, Fiona Wachter's spy, and you wrapped him up in the ghoulskin cloak and said you're coming with us. And then interrogated him, said, "Where's Fiona?" She's in the cellar. I think that's what's happened. Or back in the mansion. Somebody mentioned the cellar. And then you guys fought the big skeleton, saved the burgomaster. In the meantime, Ernst wiggled his way out of the ghoulskin cloak and disappeared. That's where we left off. You guys are in the burgomaster's mansion, grabbing a glass of water. No time for a short rest, because that would take an hour, and by then, the city would all be sacked. So now it's, hey, let's go help the burgomaster and murder your ally, Fiona Wachter, in her own house. Did I leave anything out?
I thought he said, bring her to me at once so she can be executed at the festival.
She did.
Oh,
Next
yes.
She did.
In your name.
In Dar's name.
Ah, okay.
yeah,
I
that's
do
right.
remember
and Dar,
that.
And Dar will be, and the group will be dubbed as heroes.
Heroes of Valaki. Yeah,
Valaki.
I remember now. Glad you read the tape back.
That I did. In what time I could.
Alright, so that's where we're going to start. You guys are in the burgomaster's mansion. Kind of healing up real quick. No time to rest. There's still, you can still hear screams in the distance. There's still skeletons running around the street. The guards are out in full force doing what they can. I think there's only like 40 guards or so in the entire city itself.
39.
So. 39. Alright, so what's happening?
I think we started making our way towards her house.
Alright, yeah, you guys are heading down the street. From the center of town to Wachterhaus, it's not very far. It's just a quick travel north towards the lake on the outskirts. You've been there before. You remember the house. It's a sad-looking, rundown mansion. The roof of the place is sloping. At one time, it was a great noble house. But yeah, it stands before you. You see the moss-covered walls of this place. It's who's going in? What are you guys doing?
Is she in the city? Or is it outside of the...
So it's all. This is within the city
Okay.
walls. Yeah, really should have got that put up there. I wonder if there's a map.
Is there anyone outside the house?
No, nobody's outside the house. The front gate is open. It looks like the gate was smashed open, like something walked through it.
It's like a giant skeleton.
Like a giant skeleton, perhaps. Yeah.
So it's smashed out towards us?
Yeah.
Not like Ernst smashed it in to get into the mansion.
We gotta get in! They're coming!
I guess we just go up to the front door.
Looking at the house, is there any signs of anybody in the house?
Looking at the house, it looks like all the drapes are closed. You've been there before, they weren't closed. This looks like, they're like shut in, I guess you'd say.
This is where we did the toast, right?
Right, and she had her book club before, and some people were there, and I guess you even had breakfast at her house.
I think we
She
did.
guys gave you a toast, and
Or
she
stew
was
or
very
something.
welcoming. But she was very much like, hey, Strahd's my BFF, and you guys were like, yeah,
She didn't like me,
he's
though.
cool. Yeah, I don't remember why. Because you were giving her some sass. She was an older woman, you know, she's probably in her 60s.
Maybe she knew you're about to be Strahd's new wife, and she's jealous.
Moving in on her territory.
Right. Which, of course, between us isn't going to happen because he'd have to murder everyone and then take you as his wife forcefully. So.
Thanks, Star.
I don't know if you were at that dinner, but he kind of wiped the floor with us. So if he
Wait.
wanted to, he could.
With yous, not with me.
Oh.
You guys missed my great battle.
Epic, was it?
You could use the word epic, even though Dar really doesn't know what that means. It's a little above his vocabulary.
Too many syllables.
Right.
It's way too many.
So we're going on up to the door?
Why not?
So, how are we going to do this? Are we
Let's try talking.
smash and grab
See if we can reason with her to call off the minions. Right? I mean, instead of just going in there and firing spells and swinging swords. Probably ain't gonna work, but you can try.
So we're gonna start with a knock at the door.
Kick the door open.
Okay.
We're starting with diplomacy.
Alright.
So who's doing what?
I'll walk up to the door and knock on it.
Alright, so
I'll stand by in case it needs to be kicked.
okay, so Connor's up first. He walks up to the door, knocks on the door. You would expect the servant to open the door, but nobody answers the door.
I'm going to call for Ernst. Ernst,
The guy we just
We're-
lost.
yes.
Okay, bastard.
Ernst, we're here to talk, not to fight.
Got off on the wrong foot. Yeah, you're calling out for Ernst. Seems to be no movement in the house. You don't hear any footsteps. Somebody come to the door. Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Set up.
What if you just set the house on fire and then we capture whoever comes running out?
Who's to say this is
We'll
the only
we'll
entrance
use
to the
that as a
house?
last resort, I guess.
Who's to say this is the only entrance to the house? They might just go out a back door or a secret exit.
True.
Very true.
Okay, so I'm going to back up and let somebody else open the door. I'm just very squishy.
As soon as I get the look or word, I'm
Yeah, I'll give you a nod.
gonna kick the door open. It's just a regular house
So
door.
you look at the door. It's reinforced. It has these massive steel bands across the door.
I look down at my legs that look like giant tree trunk stumps, and they're reinforced too. So I'm gonna attempt to kick it open.
Okay, go ahead. Make an athletic check.
Do you want to just try the handle?
That's second option, thanks. Dart is just a brute.
I'm the new guy here, but hey, maybe just try the handle.
I mean, whatever works for you, buddy.
God.
It seemed to work.
20 plus 3, 23.
Yeah, you successfully smash the door open, and it busts open, and lo and behold, stands before you is the front vestibule. You see these stained glass windows in this place. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, minus the door that's splintered now. And it opens up into. I do have a map.
I'm sure you're about to like blow your knee out or something.
I turn back after and just give the little guys a look. Like, you can be, if you eat your veggies, you can do this someday too. I feel I wasted a 20 on kicking.
You did just waste a 20 on
That was
that.
your only one.
It'll never happen again.
I don't know.
I get one every
I
like.
lost this die and
15
found it
sessions or
again,
so.
so.
If you add up all your ones, you get one every 20 rolls.
Alright, so I don't know. I guess we're going to do it like this. So obviously, you don't see the entire house at once, but there's the map of the house. So, this is the front door. Where's Dar? Dar's first foot in the door here.
Where's the front door?
So right here where you smashed it down. So like I said, picture, on the outside of this house, beautiful stained glass windows that are still intact. You come into the front entryway, and you see this door is open to the stairwell leading up to the second floor. Then, you would see these a couple doors on the sides.
Do we hear anything?
I'm gonna step
Well, I wouldn't hear anything yet.
to there so everyone else can.
So,
That's
yeah.
not a door where
You
I'm
can see
at
that-
now, right?
You would
These
see
are doors here.
these are open. Okay, these doors are open on both sides, and this door is open. These are closed. I mean, you just by looking at it, you can assume those are like closets, but
I just want to move out of the way to allow everyone else. Sorry, struck you. To allow everyone else to be able to enter the best they can.
guess I'll stand there. I'll pull my shield out, cast light on it.
It's dark in there.
Oh, there's oil lanterns that are lit throughout there. Lanterns or oil lamps. So the house is lit up.
Do we hear anything coming from anywhere in the
Make
house?
a perception check. What's
Use
your
your
passive
dagger.
perception? Oh, 18, huh?
What am I tracking?
Perception?
Perception. I can't do that now.
16 plus 8.
24.
Then what is it, plus 8?
So, Felina, you think you hear something from the kitchen behind Dar.
So I'll tell Dar, careful, there's something, I hear something behind you. Do we want to head in there?
Absolutely. You can't tell Dar about danger and then expect us to go the other way.
So I will follow him into the kitchen.
This is the kitchen here.
And I'll
Yeah.
make sure I pass the word behind me.
So as you enter the kitchen, Dar, you see the house cook. You met her once before. She served you breakfast. She comes running out. She goes, ah! She comes like running past you.
Like right now?
Yeah, as this big armed guy with a sword walks into the kitchen, she freaks out and tries to run out of the room.
I'm not even going to attempt to chase her because
Figured
I'm not threatened
just
by
use
her.
your sword and cut her in half.
I mean, that's a perfect opportunity to get a free kill.
I clothesline her.
I know it's not Lady Wachter, no, right? I know it's not her, right?
Yeah, that's clearly one of the servants.
I mean, does she run by me fast enough where I can't grab her arm or her shoulder?
No, you totally could.
Well, I want to stop her. I don't want to kill her, though. If I can grab her and restrain her so somebody can talk to her.
Oh, yeah, and then you easily enough just grab a hold of her.
Clothesline was a good idea, though.
That was the next
Let's not clothesline the help.
So as I stop her, I'm just going to say, wait, we're looking for Lady Wachter.
And she's like, don't hurt me, please don't hurt me.
I tell her I'm not going to hurt you. We're looking for Lady Wachter.
Lady Wachter's not here right now. Please, take what we have. Take the silverware. Let me go.
They actually have silver.
Isn't the silverware gone?
No, was it them that I stole it from?
No, that was from the actual burgomaster.
Yeah, that
Arena's
was-
dad.
That was Arena's dad.
Yep.
But if she has actual silver, and we need silver,
You're saying I should klepto it?
Dar's got silver, so that's not on his mind.
That is not your.
Oh,
It's
for a
Orin.
cleric, that's
I mean,
Is
she's
Or-
kind of an asshole anyway. So.
Is Orin suggesting robbery?
yeah. The holy man wants to steal some shit.
I think it's borrowing.
It's for a good cause.
I mean,
To
we'll give
destroy
it back
the
to
vampire.
them in
Long
their
term
chest
borrowing.
cavity.
Alright, I'll try to pocket some silver then.
So you run into the room and just like go into the drawers.
Sure.
She said it's fine. So, all right. So you do that. So she's squirming and she's like, "Please don't hurt me.
I'm going to just pick her up and put her right in front of my face and say, where is Lady Wachter?
She's not here. I'm sorry.
And I just shake her. But where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her today. She didn't come down for breakfast. Maybe she's still upstairs."
I just drop her as soon as he says that, and I look back and say, she's upstairs. Am I by the stairs, or is that back out in the other room?
Back out in the hallway, but
Well, I instantly head for the stairs.
Okay.
We're on business here. Do I have to go through this door here first?
yeah, the door's already open now. So you're at the foot of the stairs. What's everybody else doing?
Can I ask her about the guy he had in the, I forget his name.
Ernst?
Yes, can I ask her if Ernst has come back yet?
I haven't seen Ernst either.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
He was here this morning. He had breakfast.
Oh shit. Okay.
What time is it?
At this point, it's like afternoon.
I'll just tell her to stay in the kitchen, you'll be safe, I think.
And she kind of looks relieved and just like, fine. You get that look like she's like, all right, I'm good then. We're good.
Okay. And I'll follow Dar.
I'm not gonna. I was gonna go down. Never mind. All right. Proceed slowly up the stairs.
She goes back in the kitchen, right?
So Felina's in the kitchen with the maid. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna poke my head in and I go, if you smell smoke, run.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
Would Dar have heard that as well? I'm assuming.
I would
If
assume
he's on
so
the
because I
stairs.
only stuck my head in. I didn't.
I mean,
go
Dar's totally expecting Connor to burn this place down. It either now or after.
So I should get her out of the kitchen.
After we're out.
eventually.
He's just expecting it. If it happens,
Yeah, but out in the city streets is not safe right now either.
No.
Dar's about to be the hero of Blocky. That's all he gives a shit about.
Okay, so maybe I'll ask her if she has a safe place outside of this house to go to.
No, this is where I live.
Okay, so stay in the kitchen
All right.
until you smell smoke.
Yep.
And then good luck.
Okay.
Can I peek in this other room?
You sure can. So go ahead and move your character into that room. All right. So Corax.
He's a little pale right now. He needs some food.
I was gonna ask him if he was feeling alright. He looks a little pale.
He
Corax
needs a banana.
goes into the dining room. So it's an ornate dining room. You see this beautiful table that stretches the length of the room. Crystal chandelier hangs above it. Silverware here, it's all tarnished. This is the common folks' silverware. The dishes are chipped, but they were still elegant. These were like maybe the old set that she had laid out. You probably don't know, but these guys know. She would host parties for her book club, but she's not going to let the common folk come in and use her good silverware in China. But it looks like it was still pretty nice stuff. You see the 8 high-back chairs and with elk horns built into the chairs. Very nice, very elegant stuff. Arched windows with lattice work of iron and stained glass look out into the small, the outside courtyard. Other than that, you don't see any people there, but is dining room. Adjoining the dining room, though, you do see the parlor. Again, the party has been here before. This is where you guys actually came in to toast to Strahd. You were in the parlor. It's an elegant couch, oval table made of black glass. The hearth, you see there is a fire in the hearth. It's still blazing. You see portraits around this wall of Lady Wachter and her sons and her daughter. And you see like the succession of the family. You see various relatives.
Are they still alive or kids?
You probably know that too, yeah. So you know that she has 2 sons, Nikolai and something else. They're like party frat boys that run around town spending mama's money. They're like probably in their early 20s. But you don't see them. They're not in here either.
We haven't had a run. Dar hasn't had a run in with them at all yet. The kids.
You did in the tavern.
First session.
First, like one of the first times when you first got to Vallaki. They were drinking and they were hitting on
Those
Fiona.
are the ones I thought were the hunters at first.
Yeah, but the hunter was a different guy sitting at a table with a bunch of wolf pelts that you totally just ignored.
Yeah.
But anyway,
And I did.
but they were there and you kind of scared them off and from hitting on Fiona.
And she stole a coin. Didn't she steal a coin pouch
Yeah, I
from
know.
them?
What did I call you?
Fiona.
Fiona?
I was just thinking that was
Like, wait,
another
Fiona?
name that you're going to be.
It could be.
I'll
Yeah.
be
I
Fiona.
was just-
Okay.
One of your aliases.
Are you gambled with them or?
Yeah,
Stole
well,
a
I
coin
was stealing
purse or
his
something?
coins, yep.
Okay.
I mean, I
All
didn't
coming
do
back
that.
to me.
So not much going on.
It's a
right
Not
now.
much is going on, but it looks like the house is lived in. You know, there's a
There
fire
are
going.
2 closed doors.
You do
too,
see
right?
the other closed doors, correct?
Okay.
And you other guys want to do anything while Corax has went off this way? 'Cause I'm assuming he's going off this way as Dar and Felina had did their thing with the lady. You guys were in the doorway still.
I was just hanging out, waiting to see what you guys wanted to do.
I'll check those closets real quick that are right by the front door.
That is
No,
my fault.
it's the
That is my
Undertaker.
fault.
Well, I guess that means I die.
So yeah, in the front room there,
The Undertaker's in one of the closets.
it's a hell of a cell match. The front closets there. You open one closet, the one to the west on my side, and it looks like it has Lady Wachter's outdoor clothes. You see like an old lady raincoat. And the other one, you open up, contains coats and boots and stuff that belong to the other family members, the sons, their clothes. Nothing really stands out to you there.
Make sure there wasn't like skeleton or something. And then I'll probably follow along with Corvax there.
All right, so Corvax, Orin are in the dining room. Dar's headed upstairs. Connor.
I'm going to follow Dar upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I was following him too.
All right.
I don't know what order you want to
Splitting
go.
the
But
party. You guys are
I'll be behind you guys.
I was just didn't want to leave Corvax alone. Would probably help if you said something about going upstairs. Instead, you just I'm going upstairs.
That's what Dar does, though.
He's on a bit.
Dar goes up.
He heard she hasn't came downstairs, so he, in his mind, logically just thinks she's upstairs. She might not even be up there, but
as we're headed up there, I want to be listening to see, obviously, if I hear something, so I can.
Okay. Yeah, you're fully into your passive perception 18, so you're actively listening as you got a sword drawn, I'm assuming, heading up the stairs, listening.
Can I check out this room?
Yeah, so Corvax goes.
There's no feet. There's no feet.
Corax, sorry.
I
know, I always
correct everybody, but
Corax, until we get your name down.
I know I am new, so
You're the new guy.
just call me Struthio for short.
It's hard for me to not call you Struthio, so you gotta bear with me. It took me a long time to not say Yuri on his character. And Kolos, Connor, his other name. What's your character's other
Title Drugs?
No, the Connor's other name.
Oh, Corthercath.
Yeah, that's a good one.
See, I didn't even know that. I mean, I probably did.
You were told. Yeah.
You were told, doesn't mean you remember.
I bet you it's in my notes.
Corax doesn't know it yet.
Somewhere in my note collage.
Okay, back to that door. So you open that door, and that door creaks open to the den. This has got wood paneling, embroidered rugs, colorful furnishings, and a blazing fire make this chamber stifling. Mounted above the mantel is an elk's head. Across from the hearth, tall, slender windows look out over dead gardens.
So nobody's in there or anything.
Nobody's in there. This room looks like it has some paperwork, some books, some things sitting on some tables. Looks like you see a fine golden goblet sitting on one of the a side table, and a beautiful crystal wine decanter.
Can I take a peek at the paper and book?
Sure. So you pick up some of these papers and it looks like it's describing a log, like an entry of details surrounding the Burgomaster's festivals. It's the only other thing you can tell. Actually, make an investigation check. If your perception's not great.
I hear them go upstairs.
Yeah, you hear them creaking up the stairs.
That's nice. I know, right? That's my 20.
Oh,
That's your point.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like it's a man's handwriting.
She's not a man.
Have you checked?
I know I haven't even met her yet.
Oh. Well, I'll let him know while he's looking at the paper. I'll let him know that the rest of the party went upstairs.
Okay. So maybe Ernst wrote this.
Could be, yeah.
Is that all the people that live there?
So let's see. You would know of Ernst, Lady Wachter, her two sons. She has a daughter.
The cook.
And the cook.
I think it's all we
I think that's it. Yeah.
So nothing really too important.
I think it's probably you've been living there for a while, and they were told that her husband passed away a few years ago. So she's been the lady of the manor for a while.
Then I gotta go check the other door. I don't know. Want to check the other door too?
I guess.
We're gonna check the other door.
Okay, so up to the other door to the...
You guys are walking so slow up those stairs. I figured you would.
We're going to jump to them in a second. So you open this door to the servants' quarters. You see a bunch of beds. This room is definitely not like the rest of them. There's no furnishings. It's not nice. It's a bunch of cheap-ass beds.
No one's in there.
Nobody's in there, but it does look like this is where the cook's bedroom is, and like any of the staff that are here. It doesn't look like. Oh, actually, no. There is somebody in there. There's another person in there. There's a maid in there.
Oh.
She's just in there, like tidying up, and as you walk in, she's like, "Ah!" She drops the duster on the ground and
A feather duster.
feather duster.
Let's really see what kind of person Korax is. Are you going to murder her?
I'm gonna murder her.
No, you're not. Are you?
No. Can I ask her if she knows where the lady Wachter? Judge Wachter? Lady Wachter?
And you look at her and she's like, "Hey, piss off! Get out of our house!"
Yeah,
and she picks up the feather duster and just starts smashing you in the face with it. Who do you think you are?
I'm just gonna shut the door.
No.
Yeah. So, nothing in here.
And your face is covered in dust.
That's why my character is so dusty right now. So yeah.
Make our way upstairs.
Alright, so you guys upstairs. Dar, you can make it up to the second floor. What's on that map? They don't show anything. They give me the second floor map then. Just gotta make sure I put it on the right way.
You didn't even check to see if she was a vampire, did you?
I don't know if she's a vampire. No. No, I didn't even know anything about vampires.
Alright, so the second floor. You're at the top of the stairs over here, Dart. I can't reach you guys. You guys can put yourselves over there.
You guys too?
Yeah.
What order?
I'll go last. We're still on the first. They take a while, I guess.
Yeah, it's slow moving. The upstairs hallway, you see a window at each end wraps around the staircase railing. Framed portraits and mirrors festoon the walls. That's an interesting word. Surrounding you with judging looks and dark reflections. You hear something scratching at one of the many doors.
Dar's kicking open.
So you come
first
around
story seats.
into the hallway. Oh, God,
Elena
sorry,
just
Felina.
died.
So Dar, what's your passive perception? Yeah, I mean, you probably hear some scratching at one of the doors. I can give you that. I mean, it looks like it's coming from the door. I think that map is slightly different from this one.
Maybe they did some renovations.
I don't know how they describe this, but anyway, so one of these doors down here, you can hear it coming from down the hallway.
Are these doors at the top of the stairs too, though? Or are those not?
Yep, those are doors. There's a door immediately to your right at the top of the stairs.
Well, that would be the first door I see.
Yep.
Kicking it open. I'm on a mission. I'm going to look in. If Lady Wachter's not in there, I'm going to keep it moving.
All right, so you bust that door open, and you see there's a 20-something-year-old dude sleeping in the bed. So as soon as you bust the door open, this bedroom.
Oh, he shits the bed.
Besides that, there's nothing out of the ordinary of the room, but you do see one of Lady Wachter's sons sleeping off his hangover. Yeah, he's in bed. Even as you kick the door open, he doesn't even stir. You just see him laying there, like passed out. There's a wine bottle still in his hand.
I'm gonna put my long sword up to his head and just bop him on the head and then stick it right to his throat.
Ah! Doing something. Oh, what?
And all I'm gonna say to him is, "Where's Lady Wachter?"
Mama!
And I'm gonna repeat, "Where's Lady Wachter?"
I don't know. Oh, he just starts throwing up everywhere.
And I'm gonna turn around and just leave the room onto the next room.
Oh, God.
Completely disregard him. But share. If my people don't know that he's in there, I'm going to tell them that somebody's in there. A boy is in there.
Someone's in the bed. Pass it up.
Somebody's sleeping in my bed. And Dar's eyeing that bed down too. He's looking for somewhere to rest after the task at hand is taken care of.
Oh, that one's covered in puke now.
I'll pass on that one.
Dar
Pass
will
on that.
You think Dar cares?
He'll sleep in a puddle of puke. He doesn't care.
Do we recognize him as the son?
Yeah, if you looked in there, yeah, you recognize him. Yep.
So I'm gonna whisper to Felina. Now's your chance. Get your revenge.
He's awake though, so I'll go in and I'll do what I can then. I guess.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna. I guess I'll. I don't want to kill him though.
Why not?
Just cut his balls off.
What? How do you know him? Just from that bar that
They
night?
tried to sexually.
They were gonna
they
take
sexually
me.
harassed her.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dar would remember that or not.
Dar, of course, Dar wouldn't remember.
Dar probably wouldn't
attempted
remember.
sexual assault.
I think I'll just cut a pinky off.
Jesus.
You're gonna try to cut his pinky
Yeah.
off? Alright, we're gonna have to try to grab a hold of him, so make an athletics check to grab a hold of his hand.
I rolled a 19 plus. You said athletics?
Yeah.
Unnatural 21.
Yes, he's got to be at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
He's
he is
throwing
he is-
up.
He,
He's
yeah.
got to be
I
frightened.
mean, he still failed anyway. But yeah, at disadvantage, that's a good point. He rolls a 7, so you come in there and he's like confused why this big half-naked guy comes in and threatens him with a sword, looking for his mama. And then you come in, jump on the bed, hold his hand down, and he's like, "What? What's happening?"
So I'll cut his pinky off. I'll chuck it back at him and say, "Be nice to ladies from now on."
And you just feel the bed as being warm as he just pisses the bed.
Should have stuck it in the wine bottle.
Dar-
And he's
Still
screaming
sleeping.
now, like top of his lungs.
Alright, he can't be screaming, so now I have to knock him out.
All right. Make a check. Attack, non-lethal attack.
This one from.
So
Okay, that should do it.
do I use
He's
short
gonna
sword?
wake up
Yeah.
and be like, "What the fuck did I do last night?"
13 plus 7.
That's enough to hit a naked man in the bed. So yeah, boom! Just smash him right in the face. He goes unconscious. Finger bleeding all over the floor. Vomit, piss. This has been a real bad morning for
So then,
one of them.
then I'll turn to him and just say, "Let's move on."
Nothing to
Let's
see
keep
here.
going.
Oh, hang on. He's got to have money. So I'm going to go over to
He's
him.
naked.
Oh, he's naked?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
then
mean,
I'm-
he's got his
Are you
shorts
searching
on.
his-
He's in bed.
Are you
but-
searching his prison
Plus,
pocket?
plus, I'm thinking like after the screaming happened, I just want to like keep going because I'm pretty sure this is gonna end badly.
I mean, you do see his coin purse on the actually on the floor. It didn't even make it to like the dresser. His money, everything's on the floor.
I'll take it.
All right.
All of it.
All right, let's roll some gold. Let's see how much
Or it's
gold
only
he has
like part
left.
way up the stairs and he's screaming and he just stops it.
You did pick up 3 gold
Here we
pieces.
go again.
Three?
Yeah.
Nice.
But Oren still doesn't know that you guys like either robbed or attempted to rob that one store. I was too busy watching the children and keeping Freak from burning it down.
I mean, but now you hear screaming from this other room, and you smell vomit.
His room smells really bad.
Oh God.
This happened a lot.
There,
When Dar's not around, it does. Even when he's around, it does. I'm referring to the killing, the murdering.
Depending on how drunk he is, he might not remember. He might like wake up in a few hours and be like, "The fuck happened? It was the worst night ever. I remember a naked man. I don't know what happened to my finger."
So Dar, you're in the hallway. at that point, was they're doing their thing there, and you hear scratching coming from the hallway.
At least I left it so we can reattach it.
That's true.
Pretty sure that's a time thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Where do I hear scratching from?
In the hallway, from behind one of the doors.
Same thing. I'm gonna. Which door? This
The one you're in front of.
This one here.
Yep.
I'm booting it open.
Okay. You bust this door open, and you see this girl like sitting on the floor, cross-legged, and she's like, "Meow. Can Judy come out and play now?"
I'm gonna put my long sword right to her throat,
The best hero ever.
and I'm gonna yell to her, "Where's Lady Wachter?"
She hisses at you and like jumps on the bed.
Who is this?
You see this girl, she's probably like 16.
Gotta be the daughter.
Can I pick her up by the throat?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick her up by the throat, and I'd like to carry her back to where Felina and them are, and just throw her on the ground.
Make an athletics check.
I'm not using them all up. 19 plus 3.
So you grab a hold of her, and she starts clawing at your face, and she's like hissing like a cat, and she starts kicking, and you just grab a hold of her and start bringing her around the room. And now she's screaming, "Meow! Meow!"
I'm just gonna football
This
spike
is the
her.
worst home invasion.
People screaming.
I'm just gonna football spike her onto the floor in front of everybody.
You see this young
Because I don't
girl.
want to kill her.
You see this young girl on the floor. She thinks she's a cat, and she's hissing at everybody. She's running out. She gets up and she's on all fours, and she's hissing at you now.
This is the weirdest fucking house I've ever been in my life.
That's not why Dar's here, to fraternize with people. And I turn around and make my
She
way.
looks at you. She's like, "Kitty just wanted to play."
And if she comes near me again, I'm gonna punt her right in the face.
Go play in your brother's room.
Yeah, get away from us. We're looking for.
Go. I don't know.
Walk
Lock his
in there.
room. I'd shut the door, but well, we can't.
Can I try to ask her, where's Mama Kitty?
She's like, "I don't want to play with you."
I'll walk by her.
Can I look back in this room? Like, can I see that it's just a little tiny room?
Yeah. In her room, it's very dark in there. She has a iron frame bed with leather straps. What? I didn't make up these descriptions, okay? The place has no other furnishings. Let's see what else she has in her room.
This is a disturbing house.
This is a very disturbing house.
I'm starting to think.
She doesn't have anything in her room. Her room is pretty much empty. There's like a cat box
Maybe
in
we
there.
should've-
I kind of
Maybe we should have set it on fire.
bad feeling.
Have they ever been up here before?
No.
No. So this is the first time in the Cavern of Horrors.
Yeah, they've been in the downstairs in the.
Like we've been in the
We've been in the living room before.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
So, after peeking in there, nothing to do with it.
Oren will ask Dar, do you not know how doors work? You can just
He
open
just
them.
completely
What happens if we need to
ignores
shut it
him.
and lock it?
He ignores him and keeps it moving. He's on a mission. Next door. Boop. Booting it open.
Yeah, you boost this one up, and you see another maid in this room. And it looks like this room, the bed is nicely made. Like she was tidying this room up, but she's like huddled in the corner, and she's like, "Don't come near me! I'll scream! I swear!"
I take a step back and
Did she not just hear?
Well, obviously she did because she's in there like
Freaking out.
because she knows there's a home invasion going on.
I step back, look over at Oren, and say, "Your turn."
My turn for what? Oh,
Like,
question
question.
around the corner.
Either
Is
way,
it just what's in the room?
This looks like it's the other son's bedroom. You see a footlocker, you see the bed. His room is nicely kept, but whether it's because he did it or because the maid did it for him, but he's not in this room, unlike his brother.
That's not brother. Alright, I'll ask the maid if she knows where Lady Wachter is.
I haven't seen the lady all day! I don't have any money, but please spare my life. This is all I have.
By then, I've already turned around and left.
What does she mean by this is all I have? What is
This life is all I have.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. If you want, you can either go downstairs to the kitchen, or you can go hang out with Cat Girl.
I'll prefer to stay here. Just please leave. Don't hurt me.
Dar yells across the hallway. You smell smoke. Run. He kicks the door open across the way.
When Howard's still talking to her when he hears the
Boom!
door.
You hear the door get booted open.
I'm sorry. And then he just turns and leaves.
So Dar, in this room, as you boot that door open, you see across from the door, you see a fire sputtering and struggling for life in the hearth. Above the fireplace, you see a hanged framed family portrait. You see a noble father and mother. There are 2 young sons and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that suggests mischief. The parents look like uncrowned royalty. The room itself is wood paneling covering most of the walls. You see a closet and a framed mirror, a curtained window to the south and to the north, a wide canopy bed lies pinned between matching end tables with oil lamps. Stretched out on one side of the bed, however, is a man dressed in black, his eyes each covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the father in the painting.
Wow. Can I tell if he's alive or dead?
He's been dead for years.
He looks dead.
I'm still gonna.
He's almost skilled.
I'm still gonna put
Maybe
my foot
there's
on
a
him.
chance.
He looks like a dead body. He doesn't look like a skeleton.
I'm still gonna nudge him with my
Give him
foot
CPR.
and ask him where Lady Wachter is. I mean, am I intelligent enough
He'd
to
have to
know
speak
that
with
she's
Dead
dead?
Spell.
He looks dead, and one of the coins fall off of his eyes. He's just laying there. His skin is gray and clammy, and
Looks like
he looks like a dead body.
Corax's skin.
He looks like he's been dead for, like a week or so.
Can I just scan around the room and can I realize if this is Lady Wachner's room or not?
It looks like
Looks like it would
it looks
be.
like her room. Yeah.
There's no hidden closets or anything in it.
There's not a hidden closet, but there is a closet in there. A closet, and there's a full-length mirror.
It's hidden for Dar, though.
Can I just open the closet?
Yeah.
Is it just a regular door, or do I have to smash that open?
You gotta smash it.
You don't.
Because I'll smash it if I
Don't
have.
start using knobs now.
You don't have to.
So, Tara, you open up the closet, and it looks like it contains several shelves, fancy shoes, fine garments. You see a black ceremonial robe with a hood. You've seen robes like this before, kind of like the ghoul skin cloak.
Are they women's clothes?
The women's clothes, yeah, and the cloak is like a black ceremonial coat-looking
Are
robe.
gonna put a dress on?
Dar disregards.
Nobody's looking, he's gonna start cross-wrestling.
Yep, he's gonna grab the women's clothes and he's gonna try to.
Sniff them?
No, he's gonna. As soon as he realizes she's not hiding in the closet, he leaves.
Up on one of the shelves, you do see like a lockbox. It's probably about this big, an iron lockbox.
Do I see anything in the son's room? Is it just Foot Locker?
Just a foot locker, yeah.
I'll open it, see if there's like a journal or anything in there.
Alright, so back in his room.
Sorry to make you.
No, you're fine. So you open his foot locker.
What do you roll, man?
He's got a little coin purse in there, a little piggy bank. It's got 17 gold in it. And other than that, it's got some
What'd you get?
a stack of books. One is erotic
What did he
poetry.
get?
You see like some medieval fantasy smut magazines in there.
You know he's taking them.
Yeah, nobody's looking. Of course,
Let's put no thought in it. We know you're taking them.
Absolutely not. Or like covers those with like shirt from the floor. Can't let children walk by and see this. I'll leave the gold too and shut it.
Okay.
And walk away.
Alright, so
Can
you're
I-
back in the closet with the ladies' underwear.
Can I take that lockbox?
That's
Is
what
it too
Hort
heavy?
sees when he walks in the room. Dar's just like,
Is it too heavy for me to carry?
No, it's just like a little like lockbox.
oh.
Can I pick it up and bring it with me?
Pick it up and put it down.
I'm gonna pick it up and put it down in front of Felina.
I thought for sure he was about to spike that bitch off the floor.
Smash it into the dead guy.
I'll say, ooh.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to open it, I will. In case it's,
I'll open it.
I would just hate for it to
Do you
explode.
have thieves' tools or whatever?
I believe I do.
And Dar would
I don't
just
remember
smash it
where I find that.
open.
Yes, I do. Thieves.
Alright, yeah, so go ahead and make a.
Or no, yeah, thieves' tools.
Yep, make a sleight of hand check.
14.
Before you do that, though, you notice that there's something peculiar about this lock. Like it has something underneath it. It looks like some sort of mechanism.
Would anyone in my group know about the mechanism? Would
You-
I know?
You would. Yeah, it looks like it's some sort of trap.
Trap. I'll just say to Dar, I don't know. This one looks funky. I don't think we should open this one.
Dar, I'll just smash. Can I just smash it open?
Yeah, you can try. It's a steel box.
What if you throw it out the window?
That's what I was thinking.
Just in
But
case
then
it
you gotta
explodes.
go. Then you gotta go back downstairs to go get it.
Well, I mean, it's better than
Throw it down the stairs.
Shall we just carry it with us, and then I can smash it outside?
Sure.
I want to go in that room that we haven't gone in yet. The big one.
Which one?
the room that's full of skeletons and evil things.
Oh yeah, you went to the bad room.
So the scratching obviously was the kitten
I don't know.
daughter.
The room with the iron post bed and leather straps, I feel, is the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah,
a
that
little
seems
strange.
pretty sketchy.
So-
Although I don't know, the dead husband is also quite sketchy.
All right, so let's put
You know,
Felina.
night traps.
Put Felina and Dara are in this room. Go ahead and put your guys' characters in there.
Everyone has
Oren was
And that-
checking out the nudie mags.
Oren has
I
not checked
finally
out-
made it up the stairs.
Corrects. There's so much dust in his face.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ah."
Oh, nice. If I was in there with him when he found that cloak, can I take the cloak? Put it in a bag?
Yeah, so you grab the cloak.
Yeah.
Like a cultist looking cloak. Yeah, anything else you want to do before while you're in that room? I know Dara was checking out the ladies' stuff, but there's a dead guy, there's a fireplace, a closet, a mirror.
Maybe I was looking for a new loincloth.
Nice silky cloth.
No, I think. I mean, I guess I'll look at the husband's body. There's nothing abnormal.
You can make a medicine check to see.
I know it was really good at
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
17.
Yeah, he's got a slight smell to him. He looks like a dead.
He's dead.
There's
Okay.
a dead guy laying in the bed.
Got it.
And it looks like there's a glass of water on the other side of the bed, so you can
So
kind
she
of
was
tell
there?
that she
Oh,
sleeps
if
in
you
bed
could
with
only
this guy.
reach that.
I mean, you see the impression of like where she sleeps
Okay.
next to. Her
So
dead
she was
husband.
there recently.
Yeah, this is where she sleeps. Yep.
All right.
Back over to the other end of the hallway is that room. You're opening that door? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. So you open that door to a library. The room is crawling with cats. So as soon as you open the door, cats start walking out. And there's bookshelves like hug the walls. Most of the shelves are bare. Other furnishings include a desk, a chair, a table, and a wine cabinet. The room has an irregular shape, and none of its angles seem quite right, as though the shifting of the house has set the whole place on edge. So the floors are uneven, the bookshelves are kind of twisted. Yeah, now the cats are loose as they all start running past your feet.
Can I stop one of the cats?
Sure.
Can I do my speak with animals?
Sure, do you have a spell slot to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Just want to talk to a cat.
You sure can. All right.
Can I ask the cat if he knows where? Lady
Asking
Wachter
all the
is?
right questions.
So you look at this cat.
This is not in the book, is it?
Of course, it's not. This is D&D at its finest.
I'm sorry.
So you look at the
I'm
cat.
thinking you'd be a cat. No.
And you started talking to the cat. And at first, the cat has this attitude, and it basically says, "Fuck you! Why are you talking to me? Why are you in my house?
It's
Where's
okay,
my
buddy.
treats?"
It's okay.
Where's my treats?
We'll get you some treats after. I hear there's a pinky in the other room. Maybe that'll be good for you. So do you know where she is?
The lady isn't here right now.
Do you know where she went?
I've been locked in this fucking room. Of course I have. I don't know where she is. What are you, stupid?
I mean, no, but you're free now. But do you know where she might have went?
What's your passive perception, by the way? 9. Never mind. She's downstairs. She doesn't normally come up here. She sends the freaking maids to come up here and feed us.
Well, we were down
And they haven't been up here, and it's time for dinner. So unless you're gonna feed me, I'm gonna go find my own food right now.
I mean, go ahead.
Okay, fine.
I'll grab one of the other cats.
Certain for anyway. It's
There's got to be another cat.
A friendlier cat.
A friendlier cat.
Make a perception check.
I got 18.
Alright, so as you're looking around for another cat, you notice one cat that has a collar. The other ones don't.
Okay.
So you walk over to this cat and it's sitting there like licking itself. And you you look at the cat that has this collar and has a key hanging from this cat's collar.
Does the collar have like a name on there or anything?
No, it doesn't have a name.
Okay. So I'll go over and talk to that cat. Be like, you know what that key is for?
None of your freaking business.
Why are you cats so mean?
We're not mean. This is how we all are in this room. It says in the book that we're vicious, mean cats.
Well, you guys are free now, so you can go out into the town and explore and find new homes.
Beef barrel.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I can get into some real trouble.
Are you going to use
Heathcliff's
that?
the name.
Heathcliff.
Nice.
No one should terrorize the neighborhood. Is that the line from the song?
You're going way back. I don't know. I was
good.
just a young lad.
Would you
Young
mind
Johnny.
if I take that key?
I guess so, since I'm leaving this house and starting my new life in Valaki.
Nice.
Did we ever? We don't. I don't think we shut the front door.
Probably not. It got busted down.
So they're all going free
The cats
right
are
now.
just free
There's
now.
going to be a herd of cats.
So I'm gonna let Heathcliff go. I'm gonna take the key and
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, there you go.
What
Enjoy your new life.
Enjoy your life, Heathcliff.
And then I'm gonna go. I don't know you guys found that chest, right?
No.
I mean, I got a key now.
Yeah, let's keep
I got a key.
You said there's a wine cupboard.
Yeah, there's a wine cabinet. Yep.
I want to go and look for the champagne or whatever the top tier that comes out of the winery.
Yeah. Make a. Oh, let's see.
Because I've never
Let's
had
give
it
you a
before.
That's not a percent. We'll give you a percentile of that here.
What have you
Friends
been?
with cats.
What have you drank there?
Um,
Just the regular.
had the shitty purple wine, or I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, purple. So there's a couple different wines, which I've been needing to find a wine bottle, but because we don't drink wine in this house. But if anybody has any wine bottles, we're gonna make some. We have a purple grape mash number 3 label, Red Dragon Crush, and then the fancy wine that most people in Barovia don't know about is the Champagne du Leston.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's what you find.
Awesome.
Yeah, the 98% chance of finding that. So
Nice.
How many bottles?
just one. Just one. Fancy, very rare, because the winery normally has the purple grape mash number 3.
I got a little knowledge about the wines and stuff. Don't I?
Yeah, and you're with him, and you do notice that
I'm
this
still
wine.
petting the cat.
It's been like
10
15,
years.
20 years since
Wow.
this wine, this wine has been
Oh.
produced in the winery.
Does that take that missing wine stone? Is that why they can't make it?
Yes.
I was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have a name for it?
What about the other wines?
It looks all empty. There's
Okay.
just one
Just
fine
one bottle.
bottle that's locked away in this room for a special occasion. Most of the books on the bookshelves are gone. It looks like they've all been sold away. But there is a chance of finding any certain books. Anybody looking for any sort of books?
Yeah, the Tome of Strahd, which I know won't be here, just laying in a room.
It's on the coffee table.
It's got a stain, a ring stain from a coffee.
One of the cats is reading it.
These cats are dicks in that room.
I mean, if you got locked in one room,
Yeah, it'd be nice. I'd be a little more grateful to the person who let me out, but
Yeah, I would think too.
No,
cats,
they're
cats are
dicks.
grateful to no one.
All right, so the book.
Heathcliff was warming up to me.
Especially if originally I was going to tell that first maid in the kitchen to make me a sandwich if I didn't leave the room first. But I did.
You find
We could've got
so you
some
found
food
3 books. The
given
first
to
book
cats.
is the Book of Heraldry. I'm not sure what that is. One of them's an epic novel, fiction. Taking the same roll.
It's just
It's the same book.
after
Copy. The last one is a book of exotic recipes.
Ooh.
It's a very strange collection of books up here.
No Dar
Heraldry,
can't, I know
Twilight.
Dar can't read.
I mean, they have a strange family too, so
Yeah,
kind of
I
makes
definitely
sense.
cannot read.
I'm gonna take all of them.
but for some reason, like she kept those books and sold the rest. Like book of recipes, heraldry, I guess would make sense. What was the other one?
7
No.
copies of
Epic
Twilight.
fiction.
Oh, just her favorite Harry Potter book.
Maybe they do group reading with the cult.
Or maybe that was like the daughter's favorite
It's the
book.
5th one. Just
Just
7
just
copies
the-
of Harry
yeah.
Potter number 5.
Signed. All right. So other than that, what else is in the room? The room of cats.
Is there a fireplace in the son's room with the nudie mags?
I don't think his has. Is there a fireplace in that room? Doesn't look like
No.
it.
Oh, I was hoping it was. I was going to burn all of his nudie mags. Is
So
there, a
I'm gonna
fire,
like this.
is there a fire up here somewhere?
Most of the rooms have
There's
had
one in
fires.
our room.
I'm gonna take the entire stack, toss them into the fire.
Oh, you're making some enemies now.
Does he go past me to do it?
Depends where's he
Whichever
going.
one's got the closest.
I mean, the closest
You
one is
probably
across the
would've
hall
saw that.
into the dead guy's room.
Yep. I'll just toss them in
That's
there.
why you're going.
I'll ask him, hey, what'd you find in the other room?
Just some gold and you want nudie book?
Kindling.
Oh, no, thank
And
you.
then I toss them into the fire.
So after he says gold, can I, like, casually slip out of the room? And, like,
yeah.
go get the
Can
gold?
And I think this is the first time I've seen the dead body. Can I tell what killed him?
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Ooh.
As he's looking, I'll be like, smells dead, doesn't he?
Asian.
Yeah.
Natural 20, so for 20.
All right.
Why can't I use this for fucking attack? God damn it.
Looking at the body, you have a little bit of dabbling in the world of religion and magic and stuff. You can tell that somebody has cast like a gentle repose spell on this man, and putting 2 and 2 together and hearing that it's been a couple of years since he passed away, that knowing that the spell will last about 10 days, so this crazy ass lady has been casting this spell on this guy over and over every week for the past 3 years to keep her dead husband alive from rotting in the bed. Yeah, she's a little
I mean,
crazy.
she is sleeping next to him. She doesn't want a rotted dead body.
Right, I mean, she's a little crazy.
I mean, I think earlier you said one of the Dar knocked one of the copper coins off. I'll put that.
I'm surprised you didn't take those 2 coins, too.
No.
Wait, by the way, so you went back and he told you there was money in that room?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you go ahead and take those
So I'll
17 gold that were in that room.
Alright.
But I'll put the coin back on. I'll say a quick prayer to Kellenborg for his, passing.
Dar's just standing there watching this happen, like shaking his head. Complete waste of time.
You still got the lockbox, right?
Oh yeah, I'm.
Chuck.
I've got
just standing there.
up under my.
With your new dress on.
Put a skirt on, thinking it's a loincloth.
Oh, Dar, before I toss these in, you want any of these nudie books? I toss them in.
Bear doesn't understand nudie books. He's celibate. I mean, that means nothing to him. All he wants to do is find Lady Wachter.
Have all your characters been celibate?
No.
Yuri wasn't celibate.
No, Yuri wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't.
He had a big moment in the brothel where he was like picking all these ladies, and then he went up to the room with one, and then he fell asleep.
But the stories he had the next morning.
Yeah, he had all sorts of stories that everybody believed.
That he did. I'd say you could review the video, but you can't.
Should use brain
That's in the
hands
video.
as soon as I open that door and saw all the kids.
But you can't hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're probably robotic.
You can probably hear but asleep.
That's pretty much it. I feel like you guys missed a room. Did you miss a room upstairs? No. Never mind.
Little toilet or something right there. Closet.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a little something
What
there.
is this back
Yeah, you don't know what that is. Alright.
Because there's no way in there.
Get navigating on my table.
Well, there's no one of those little orange doors.
I'm gonna look for a secret door in the library.
Alright.
With the candlestick.
Make an investigation check.
14.
Alright. So, you're looking around at these books and the bookshelves, kind of looking around the room, and something catches your eye that there's the old the marks on the floor. It looks like there's like a door that would have swung open, like scratches over there. So you tap on the wall, and you tap hard enough, and the door has a little spring on it, and the door opens up, and you see like a little storage room off of the library.
Do I hear him tapping where I am? I'll start tapping back at him.
Yeah, you hear it on the other side of the wall.
Is that you?
It's a stone wall. I can't hear you. I can hear you tapping.
You hear, or you look around this room, and it looks like it's a little 10-foot square room. Little shelf on the wall. That's all there is. Just a little shelf. On the bottom rests an iron chest. The rest of the walls are bare.
Okay. I'm going to bend down and look at the chest. Is it small enough for me to pick up?
Yep.
Is it unlocked?
It's about this big. It's a small iron chest. It has looks like it has a lock on it.
I still have a key. Don't forget about the key.
Oh, I don't know you have a key. You were
I thought you saw that I had a key.
You were talking to the
Hey,
cats.
Cliff.
I went inside to go and look at the
picture
wines.
him talking to the cat. All the cat's doing is meowing and hissing back out.
Yeah, that's all you guys are saying.
And
You're
that's-
hissing at him.
And that's what he's doing to the cat.
And he's like, "Listen, Heathcliff," and it's.
Listen, Heathcliff, there's plenty of fish in the pond out there.
Yeah.
You're free to go.
So now in the town, there's like all these wild cats stuff.
Yeah. Skeletons, wildcats, vampires. It's a dangerous place.
Vampire, feral
Werewolves.
cats.
Vampire cats.
I hope Heathcliff is gonna be okay.
I'm going to pull the chest off the shelf.
Mhm.
And I'm going to try to unlock the lock.
It's got some weight to it.
O'Connor's weak.
So you gonna try to unlock the lock?
Yeah, I don't just jimmy the lock, see if it's unlocked already. Or
Yeah. So you start messing around with it, and all of a sudden the poison
I was just gonna.
vial, you hear it shatter to the ground, and this small room starts filling with toxic fumes. Make a Constitution saving throw.
10.
That's not good enough.
Awesome. Can't wait to die.
Where did I put my D10s. Over here. Ooh, you take 11 points of poison damage as a small room just envelops you with this gas. Correct. From the room that you're in, we were talking to the cats. You see this room just starts this green fumes coming out of this room.
From where I am?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if there was another.
How wide is this door open? Is it like open?
It's
wide?
open up for a human to walk through. So.
Now is he still like standing or?
Yeah, you're not unconscious or
Able to
anything,
get
right?
out.
Yeah, I pick up the box and I'm running with it.
Yeah, you start hearing him coughing, and he darts out of the room. And he's got this
I'm gonna
metal box.
dart as well, and then like as he's coming through, he's gonna make it all the way out, right?
Yeah, he's gonna make it out as long as he didn't go
And
down.
then I'll just slam those doors shut because those doors actually still close.
Good idea.
So
All right, nice.
yeah.
So I'm going to be like, well, this box was poisoned.
It's got some weight to it. This box is heavy too, so like when you running with it, you probably would have been difficult terrain because this thing is got some heft to it. You don't know what's in there. It's not very big, but it feels like it's heavy.
Can I tell you about my key now?
You can tell me whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna tell you about my key.
Okay.
I found this key. One of the cats had it on their collar. Can we try that in the lock?
Sure. I'm huffing and puffing, and I put the chest down. Go ahead, try it.
Okay.
It's not trapped anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the key.
Where are you guys? In the hallway now?
You stick the lock with the key in the lock, pop it open.
Nice.
It's unlocked.
Okay. Open it.
You open the top. Inside of it, you see a couple bags. There's a silk bag. You look through the bag. This one has 180 copper pieces in it. You look through another bag, second bag, leather bag, has 110 gold pieces in it. You look through another bag, small bag, and this one is a nice silk bag, and it has a wooden pipe that's in it. It has beautiful, beautiful, like intricate scroll work along this wooden pipe. Tucked behind all these three bags, you see 5 scrolls. You kind of take a look at them. It looks like they're notarized deeds for different parcels of land given to the Wachter family, and you see that they're signed by Count Strahd von Zarevich, and they're dated about 400 years ago. One of the scrolls that you read looks like it's a manuscript entitled "The Devil We Know." It looks like it's a poetic manifesto. It is penned by Lady Fiona Wachter herself. You can just kind of skimming through it. It attests that the worshipping of devils can bring happiness, success, and freedom, wealth, and longevity.
And what was that title?
The Devil We Know. You also find another interesting roll-up scroll. It's got a couple pages, and it's called the Grimoire of the Four Quarters, and it's written by this. I don't know if you would know it. I don't know if Connor would know it, but it looks like there's actually maybe Connor would. There's insignia, and there's characters that are written in a different language. Do you know Infernal or Epistle?
Both.
Yeah, so this is definitely some, evil-looking thing. It's partially written in common in the beginning, but there's a lot of very evil-looking font in here. You do see that it's written by Devostas. Probably means nothing to you at this point, but Devostas.
Oh, I was so close. I put a U.
Maybe somebody could help you, enlighten you. Someone else might know more about it, but I don't think you would know anything about it.
Would my other half know about it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You'd be able to read it, but I don't think you would know the author.
Gotcha.
You also find a very old letter. This one is written by Lady Fiona Wachter, and it's from Lord Vasily van Holtz. Just briefly looking through it, it's thanking Lavina for her hospitality, loyalty, and friendship over the years. I don't know if this name was ever brought up. I mean, you don't know anything about it, but your characters were probably told of this name. I don't know if you wrote it down or not. It's just a fun little thing. I mean, you guys already put the pieces together, and 90% of this here plot that the Wachters and Strahd have had a relationship for, hundreds of years now, like their ancestors have been. But you were told, this is kind of an interesting one. Earlier in the game, you guys went to the coffin maker shop. You talked to the coffin maker, and he told you that he was given this job to bring these coffins in to his place for a man named Vasily van Holtz. I don't know if you ever wrote it down. I just thought it was an interesting one. And Vasily van Holtz is the alter ego of Strahd. So he had gone around town. This was written a couple hundred years ago. So he's been around, pretending to be this other guy. And I thought that was a really cool piece of lore that you guys probably, had you gone a different route and met Vasily, van Holtz in that regards, and then this would have been a moment of, oh, he's Strahd. But you guys have already met Strahd several times. And you burned the coffin maker's house down, so.
Has Corax yet?
Was that us or was that someone else?
It was the guards and me.
That got caught on fire when you guys were in there, didn't it? Start on fire?
No.
No, we ran out, closed the doors, told the guards. They went in, saw that there was zombies, ran back out, barred the doors, then we burned it down.
You mean you burnt it down?
Potato.
I do faintly remember that.
Has Corax met Strahd? I mean, he obviously knows because he's been there for a while.
Yeah, I don't think Corax has ever met Strahd.
Yeah.
Most people haven't really met Strahd.
Some have.
Some people have met Vasily van Holtz. Maybe he has, Corax had met him in the past.
Is he a wine drinker?
He's a wine drinker.
Maybe at the wine store.
Yep.
The wine shop.
So we'll go with that.
I mean, he knows who he is, obviously.
Yeah. And so that you're looking at it, you do recognize, too, an interesting thing that would also tip you that the letter written by Vasily van Holtz is the same handwriting as the letter that you guys have found from Strahd in Death House. He had written letters to them. So again, it's all the same. So at this point, you could put two and two together that Vasily van Holtz is Strahd. But it's a really fun game thing that
If we took it,
it would have been a cool plot point.
Yeah. It would have been a whole huge reveal.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it that you guys find out there. So there's a lot of stuff crammed in this. A bunch of money and interesting things found in this.
So nobody else is in the hallway. It's just me and
just you and Corax.
Right?
She's pilfering, Dara's modeling, Oren's praying.
So you want to split those or you want to share?
Yeah, I think we should split it. So it's a 55 gold.
Yep. And then 90 copper.
Okay.
No one has silver.
Do you want the wooden pipe or you want me to take that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like anything too special, right? The wooden pipe.
Nope, it just has fancy, like filigree. It's
Yeah,
an ornate
I'll
looking
take it.
pipe.
I'll just take all the deeds, the poem, the
Yeah.
grimoire.
I'm thinking we have to find the cellar. That's where Felina's at right now.
Yeah, because you guys feel like you haven't found much in the house.
And I know that's where the book club was, so it's probably where we should check.
It's a good thing we let all those cats out, huh? That poison would have killed them.
Is that one maid? Is that one maid still in the room with
Oh yeah, where?
Alina?
Yeah, she's like huddled in the corner, like
So she witnessed me
she's
taking
watching
the
you
gold.
steal stuff. She watched him walk in, grab all the porn, and walk out.
You should flip her a coin.
Yeah. Sure.
Nice.
I stick my head in and ask, where's the book club help?
I don't know about the book club, but sometimes they're in the cellar.
Where do we find the cellar?
I can't tell you. They'll kill me.
Can I flip her another gold?
Well, in that case.
She made more money in those 2 seconds than she probably has the rest of her
In her
life.
lifetime there. She says, it's downstairs. Look for the secret door.
She's gonna go buy herself a house.
There's a secret door in room F.
all the doors are labeled at the top.
Yeah, guess you missed that part.
We accidentally go into E because somebody scratched out the bottom line.
It's in the servant's closet.
Oh, I've been in that room.
Oh yeah, it's the secret one right here. It's top of the stairs.
So that grimoire, I can understand all of it, right? Like the language. and
Yeah,
everything.
between the different languages and common, yeah, you can understand.
Okay.
You can understand all
All right, then I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just gonna put it in my bag.
Okay.
Deal with it when we have downtime.
Yep. Perfect. So yeah, she tells you, through the servant's closet, you can find the set stairs that go down.
If you smell smoke, run. I'll say it again.
Okay.
And then I'll head out and tell them, or whoever was with me, they'll know, but I'll tell the rest of them. We gotta go to the cellar stairs through the servant's closet.
We're sitting there over an empty chest now.
Yeah, you guys are just in the hall with an empty
outer
chest.
box. Yeah, it's empty now. There was a book in it, but it's not the book we're looking for.
Okay.
Who has the other chest? Oh, Gardas.
He still has it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wouldn't know how to disable that, right?
Maybe.
I still have the key. Will the key work on there?
So do you want to go try the key on that other chest?
Do we have to disable the
Well,
funkiness in the bottom?
in theory, if it's the right key, the key should disable it.
Oh, well.
Typically, that's how it works.
Yeah. Why don't I try it?
Okay.
I'll step away from him, though, just to be
I'm,
safe.
I'm walking away. I don't want to get poisoned
Nope,
again.
sorry.
All right. So you go stick the key in there. You hear something shatter, and you start smelling this terrible smell. Make a Constitution save.
I'm already covered in dust.
Now you'll be covered in poison.
12 plus 3. 15.
Oh, 15. So you take half. You take 5 points of poison damage. Where were you guys doing this? In the dead man bedroom? Wherever Dar had the box, right?
Yeah, I think I was right about there.
So Dar, were you standing around the box too?
Yeah, he was holding it.
Alright, so Dar, Constitution saving throw.
I'm assuming I stepped away with you,
You said you
right?
stepped away.
Yeah,
So
I
guys-
definitely.
I'll just
stepped
be right
down
there.
I'm not getting poisoned again. Yeah,
6 plus something like that.
And I feel like I probably knew enough, like, I don't know, guys.
12.
12 not enough. You take the full 10 points of poison damage. The room is filling with poisonous smoke. Good thing the dead guy's already dead.
So is he in there too?
Orin?
He was in there praying, wasn't he?
Oh, he was. Orin, Constitution saving throw.
I'm poison.
Is it a 15?
No.
So you take 10 points of poison damage as well.
You should have just let me smash it outside.
I was gonna investigate it.
Hey, it's not trapped anymore.
It's true. I can unlock it for you now if you'd like.
Did the key work at all?
Key didn't work.
Oh.
It's not the right key.
This is not the key. you're
It's
looking
from the
for.
trap.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to keep the box and take it outside and smash it anyway. Or
Okay.
is there a need to smash it?
No.
I could unlock
You
it.
could have her
for
try
you,
to pick
but-
the lock now that it's not trapped.
I mean, I did steal it for you. So I'll
It's
set it.
unlocking.
You can try it.
I'll set it on the floor.
Sleight of hand.
19 plus 10.
Yeah. That's really good.
I would hope a 29 opens.
So she comes over there, just sticks her dagger there and her little lockpick tool, and cracks it open, makes it look easy. Lock pops off. It's unlocked. You opening it, or
Sure.
you open the top, and inside the box you see a book, a leather-bound book. It has the symbol of Strahd
Aha, this is the one we're looking for.
on
Hopefully.
the cover. This is what Van Richten described to you as the Tome of Strahd. Inside of it, you see a whole journal, essentially, written by Strahd von Zerich. Which I don't know if you'll have time to read it now, because you guys are in the middle of something, but I can actually hand it out to you.
Now, I don't know if I want to keep it, so I will give it to.
Take it because I already have the demon book.
Is that, I don't know if I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Now that I think about that, that's
No, I
probably
don't
a
know
bad
about
idea.
you. So I'm thinking a holy person, and there's 2 holy people, so I don't know which one.
So here's the Tome
I
of
just
Strahd.
met you, so
Yeah.
I think I'll give it
I don't
to
know if I
him.
would trust me.
I have the translation of it too, because it's kind of hard to read.
And I don't want it because
It's a little blurry.
I don't want to be caught with it. So maybe I did you a favor.
So here's the translated text of that.
Here we go.
So you were told by famous vampire hunter Rudolf Van Richten that this might share some insight on how to defeat him. A little insight on who he is. You gotta be inside the mind of your enemy.
And just so everyone knows, Darth's going to need someone to read that to him.
We know that.
Do you want me to read it out loud right now?
Actually, would you like me to read it? I gotta do it in my Strahd voice.
I've never heard the Strahd voice.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
know. Oh yeah, I've heard it though. We've met Strahd before.
Little montage of young Strahd writing this. I am the ancient, I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior, I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just god. But the war years and the killing years wore down my soul, as the wind wears stone into sight. All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia and took power over the people in the name of a just God, but with none of a God's grace or justice. I called for my family long, unseated from the ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergei. How do you say that word? Sergey? Sergey. Very Russian. Sergey. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty, who was called perfection, joy, and treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her for her youth. I loved her for her joy, but she spurned me. Old One was my name to her, elder and brother. Also, her heart went to Sergey. They were betrothed. The date was set. With words, she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name, death. It was death of the aged that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned her from me, and so I came to hate death. My death. My hate is very strong. I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood. On the day of the wedding, I killed Sergey, my brother. My pact was sealed with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me. She would not let me explain, and a great anger swelled within me. She had to understand the pact I made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mist. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle ground pierced me to my soul. I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them both from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light I fear the most, but little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me, though it holds me from my movements. But the sword, that cursed sword that Sergey brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and I hate it as much as the sun itself. I often have hunted for Tatiana. I have even felt her within my grasp, but she escapes. She taunts me. She taunts me. What will it take to bend her love to me? I now reside far below Ravenloft. I live amongst the dead and sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle of despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs so that none may disturb me. That's the story of how Strahd basically became who he is.
The monster that he is now.
And what he fears the most. Alright, so you guys found the Tome of Strahd, gained some experience points. Level up? Maybe not. You won't level up quite yet, because I think you just hit level 6. We're going to wait a little bit more.
I don't think we did level 6. I don't remember how long it's been since we've been level
Like
6.
6 months.
He's not wrong.
He just leveled up, though.
He's not
Yeah,
wrong.
it's only been 2 weeks for me.
Yeah. So anyway, so you guys are in the hall at this point after you read the book. Or actually, you were in the bedroom after this gas cleared. What are you doing now? Looking for the cellar?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I'll go listen at the door.
All right. So you go downstairs, through the servants' quarters, into the servants' closet, and you are at a wall. You knock on the wall, and you look around, and you see there's a door, no handle. There's a little hole in there. You stick your finger in the hole. It opens up a wood panel. You see a dark set of stairs, stone stairs leading to the cellar.
Do we hear any movement or shuffling or anything down there?
Make a perception check. You already have an 18 for perception.
I want to look around and see how everyone else is, like health-wise.
Good idea. 23. No.
Unnatural 23?
Yeah.
Okay. So from there,
I'm assuming here, right?
yeah. So from there, you hear a slight. You hear some voices. It sounds really muffled.
So I will slide the door shut quietly, hopefully, and then go back to them and let them know what I'm hearing. That way, if we're resting or something, I don't jack that up.
I'll leave it on rest. I'll use my last 3rd level spell slot. Spend 10 minutes. Cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
And that will be.
We're in for some shit. Too bad we didn't save like the chests, like bash them around them, give them a little poison damage, just throw them down the stairs.
Yeah,
You know, that
Yeah.
would have been good.
that would have been really good.
I didn't think about it until now, but we didn't know they were there either. So
Everyone gets 16 points of health.
thanks.
Pretty much.
Well, that's a lot
full.
better. Not full, but better.
When he gets back, tell me you roll on one. He said it's 3.
I'll tell him he gets a 16. But that's
Shouldn't
it
get
for-
anything after he poisoned us all.
That's it for their little.
I
spell
tried. I
slots,
was
so
going to investigate it, but
Yeah, I got 1 level 2, and that's it.
I've got 2 level 2 and a level 1. So if you run 500 yards off and wonder why I'm not healing you, it's because you ran 500 yards off. I've been trying to hold on to him because we just
What is
haven't been
that?
able to rest.
Rocks falling. There's
Oh.
fireball.
Okay, I thought it was something in the walls or something.
Oh, you have your speaker over there. Okay.
Yeah. These are just the free sample. Ooh, dragon worm. Ooh, that's awesome.
It sounded like a little baby dragon.
That sounds like a mama dragon,
That's a
daddy
lich.
dragon.
That was
Harpies.
there's something else. What's that?
Ooze.
Demogorgon.
Gelatinous cube is coming. Bow and arrow.
That would make sense.
So I made a connection, potentially. The Sword of Light, which is what we were told to find, is probably Sergei's sword.
Yeah. Yep.
Not a big connection, but it's big.
If you're looking for Sergei's sword, the Sword of Light. Strahd fears that.
16 points of health.
16. Thank you.
Some of the things, obviously he's the love of his life, I don't know if you can use that against him or
That's
not.
what I wrote down too.
Tatiana.
She's the weakness. The way to kill him is the sword. That looks nasty. Maybe we'll cancel. Keep looking.
It's windy out there. I can see the tree out there.
She's not gonna have fun, that's for sure.
He's like, I don't need a jacket up there.
Okay.
Alright.
I made that
Just
mistake
be
when I
windy.
was little.
Same.
And when I was an adult, I've also made that mistake.
Same. Yesterday I did it, actually.
So
Alright.
let's all go downstairs.
Yep.
I'm gonna be ready.
Who's leading the
Obviously.
way?
Sure. Me,
I'll,
Dar,
I'll, lead,
whoever.
I'll lead the way as soon as. I'm assuming you told us about
Yeah.
hearing the voices or whatever. And all I hear is Wachter's in the basement. Let's go.
I'll bring up the rear.
Nothing in my hands that can contain poison. Except epididymis.
That's the name of his sword.
Yeah, who needs the Sword of Light when you have epididymis? Right? That's right.
So lost.
Good. You should be.
That's the name of Dar's sword.
He couldn't.
Epidermis?
No,
Epididymis.
epididymis.
No, he didn't. He confused epidermis with epididymis.
No, I didn't. It's, it's
No, it
epididymis.
didn't.
He also can't read, so.
That, That's probably good.
This is true.
You probably heard of a traveling doctor use the word epidermis one time, and he remembers the
Dar got a little confused.
It's
You gotta
possible.
spare it. Come on.
All right, so Dar heads down the stairs first. Music, battle music.
As soon as she points to the door, I'm busting that fucker open one way or
She
another.
just had it open.
Couple torches line the rock walls going down the cellar.
Yes,
It opens up to a large root cellar with a dirt floor. You see 2 ascending flights of stone steps enclosed by wooden railings stand across from one another. Tracks in the earth lead from one staircase to the other, and the other trails go from both staircases to the center of the bare west wall. 4 neatly made cots are set in a row against the south wall. So yeah, you walk down to a dirt floor, and as you walk down there, all of a sudden, 8 skeletons pop up out of the ground.
I'll be busy with one for a while.
As long as they're not giant.
It's
Cake
true.
work. Cake work.
I think we're rolling for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
That's not my initiative die.
You have a special die just for initiative?
I do.
Let's go for that stand. Going.
That can go. I mean, you can just move it down. I guess it's
This
fine.
is my attack die. For today.
So you guys came from here. So Dara would be the first one down the stairs. We give him 10 feet off the stairs.
It's still working.
As you enter the cellar, you are not welcome.
This one, right?
So 2, 4, 5. Oh, they have bows. You better watch out. I don't know if 8 are going to fit in this room.
I'm gonna stand on the cots.
Man, I wish I had a fireball right now.
I'm glad you don't.
And you weren't in the back of that.
And
That's
I'm
a
going-
little tricky.
Yeah, and I'm going to go last. So
All right. Roll for the skeleton.
So, what are the stairs looking like? Is it 5 foot, 10 foot wide? Because I'm wondering how bottlenecked we are right now.
You're very bottlenecked.
Okay. And the door is where Dar is to actually get out into the basement.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're up more.
So you're actually on a set of stairs. Or actually, Felina's in the basement.
Okay.
So as soon as you guys are on the dirt floor, you guys are on the stairs that go like 15 feet up. So back here, like the 3 of you, Korax, Connor, and Oren, you guys can't even see what's going on down in the cellar.
So all we can see is these two and the street.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
You might be able to like.
Well, I can't.
But yeah, you can. But Oren might be able to see the skeleton pop up out of the ground next to Dar.
If you didn't turn around and start running.
Dar's gonna turn around and start running.
No. Orange.
Oh, Oren.
When does Orin ever run?
All right, 20 to 25.
I got
22.
21.
Ooh,
I got 20.
22, 21, 20. Use up all your good rolls now, boys.
Yeah, I'm a little sad about that.
15 to 20.
14 plus 8, or 14 plus 4, sorry. 18.
Nice.
Just slide it down.
Not bad.
So I have initiative swap.
Okay.
Can I swap with Felina so she can get in there a little earlier? Because
Where is she at? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
can I swap? Yeah.
What are the rules with that you
I
have
have?
to
She has to
agree?
be a willing participant.
Oh.
Yeah, she can tell him to go pound sand.
Yeah.
Fuck out.
But I figure, I'm gonna have to wait for everybody anyway. So
Right, a good idea. That way she can do something. So we're gonna switch Felina with Korax.
Yeah.
I cast before we went down there. Before he kicked the door open, I cast light on my shield.
I did hear you say that.
I know it's not like a huge difference, but
No,
Yeah.
I gotta
It
say,
is, because that way she can get out of the way. So
especially if she, since she's so far ahead in front of you.
yeah.
Hopefully it opens up.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than I can't move anywhere because I'm stuck in this tiny room surrounded by everyone.
Right.
And those other stairs took forever to get up, so I could imagine these are gonna probably take a couple minutes too. Stairs are
Stairs are
Oh.
tricky
Yeah.
in D&D. All right, Oren, you're up first.
Of course I am.
I was gonna get assassinate too, right?
You do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good morning.
I stepped on my own book.
I would have caught you if you would have held, buddy.
10, 20,
I need 8 at least.
10, 20, 25, 30. I need these 3 to make a Constitution saving throw.
13 plus 2, 15.
Waste time.
Oh, no, nothing happens.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
All right. Move, action, and bonus action.
I flip all of them up.
Okay, Felina, you're up.
Alright, I will go over here. Actually, I'll go right here. I will attack this guy.
Okay.
Good thing I had advantage.
Advantage.
So 15 plus 7.
That's gonna hit skeleton.
So I get to roll all these. I don't think I need it for this guy, but
You want to take him out as quick as possible.
alright. 10, 14, 24 damage. Nope, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28
Yeah.
damage.
So you rush down the stairs, leap in action, thrust the short sword right into its face. Gone.
Okay. And then with my other hand, I will try to get him.
Okay.
12?
Ooh, 12's gonna hit.
Nice.
Oh no, sorry, it just misses.
Okay.
13.
Alright, that's it.
All right, Dar.
So I'm not holding up everyone. There's a space here.
There's a space. Yep.
All right. Normally I would move into the mix, but Oren, not knowing, moved into where I was going to move. So I'm just going to attack, rage and attack the skeleton right in front of me.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Yep.
Two d6 plus 3 slashing.
Nice.
15.
Oh yeah. Great sword slices right through this guy. Smashes into bones.
And can I move here?
Yep.
And attack that
You
one?
sure can. So Dar rages out. Rah, smash. Second attack.
13.
13's enough.
It is? For
Yeah.
a hit.
Mm-hmm. Skeletons are just minions, basically.
9 plus 3, 12.
Yeah. Ugh, smash the other one. Rush over here. Smash through this guy. 2 down.
I'm coming right up here and
Dar tanking right in the middle.
ending my turn.
All right, perfect. Korax, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna grab my longbow.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for this one back here.
All right.
Oh, can I toss the hunter's mark on him?
Yep, bonus action.
Nice.
Oh, of course.
So I get the 6 for that, and then the D8.
Yeah, D6 and the D8.
I got 9, and that's it. 9.
you don't have a plus.
You
to
should have a
that.
plus.
To your longbow.
No, not on this one.
It just says 1d8 piercing.
his dexterity?
Oh yeah, that's true. What's your dexterity? It's a 10, so it's +0.
Oh,
Oh,
that's why.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not a dexterity-based character, but... Wait, what was the damage? 9?
9.
Okay, I can write that down.
Oh, I didn't kill him.
No.
Well, I get another attack, right?
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go kill him.
I'm gonna go after him. And I got 16.
Yep, it hits.
I'm gonna use the Colossus attack this time, or
Yeah.
the Colossus Slayer. So I get an extra D8. I think I did it that time.
Yeah, that time you did it.
So, okay.
So 2 shots. Took him out.
It's very exciting.
Good move so far. That's it for your turn, Corex?
I still got movement, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move 1, 2 right there.
Alright.
Better line of sight.
Yeah, the bow with, even though that's not like his primary weapon. Oh, I get +2 with the bow too.
Oh, yeah. It's your-
Archery, yeah.
That
So-
doesn't get it in. Give it in
No,
there?
I get it over here. Gain 2.
I think it's just
with
a
ranged
hit, but not
weapons.
damage.
Yeah, but isn't that 5? Because your dexterity is 0,
Yeah.
so you have +0 but +3. So at plus, where's your proficiency bonus? I don't know where that is on these sheets.
Way too high for this.
Is that there? Right there?
Oh,
Does it say
yeah,
proficiency?
+3.
I can't read.
Yeah,
Yeah, so your attack would be +3 plus your dexterity, which is 0, so it's +3. So you're getting an extra +2 from there. So that's where that +5. So 30
Oh,
included.
okay. Oh,
So the
okay.
+5 is to hit,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because I think it's to. Is it to hit or to damage?
To attack rolls.
With ranged weapons, yeah. So the attack. So to attack, so you get So that's where you're getting a +5 from. So
Okay.
it's already included.
Okay, so I'm good.
All right, so that is correct. So skeletons. This one's going to turn to Felina, and he's going to try to stab at you with his sword. With a 12 plus 4, 16.
You
Oh,
hit.
just hits. These guys don't do a lot of damage though. Just a measly little d6.
You rolled a 6.
So that's 7 points of piercing damage. Stabby, stabby. This other one rushes in at Dar. Takes a swing at you, Dar, with a 9, 13 total. It's gonna miss.
Dar just step arms him in his skull, face.
The other one, he's gonna swing in, enters his space, attacks, and he's gonna move after he attacks. So you're gonna get an opportunity attack because he's gonna probably miss. 11 total. So he stabs at you and runs back. Go ahead, opportunity attack.
17.
Yep, it's gonna hit. Roll some damage.
7.
Alright, it's a 7.
Nice.
And the archer, he comes rushing in behind too. And he takes a shot at Dar. God. A 10 to hit.
Negative.
Alright, that's it for the skeletons. Connor, you're up.
Okay.
Scared.
All of us.
Alright. From Dar's location, would a 15-foot cone hit all of them?
From Dar's location.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see what a 15-foot cone looks like. I just happen to have a
I would
15-foot cone
think
right
of
here.
By the looks of it, anyway.
You can group them all together.
Oh, maybe not.
Kind of conveniently, yeah.
Maybe not that one, but maybe.
No, from Dar,
Mhm.
that will hit
Perfect.
everybody.
So I'm going to step into Dar's spot and then step back. So if I don't kill that guy, he'll get enough.
Looks like it'll hit everybody.
Yep.
Just missing Felina.
So I need all the skeletons to make dexterity saving
Alright, so
throws.
you're going to step into his space to do it?
Yeah.
So he'll get an opportunity attack if he survives?
Yes.
Okay. Dexterity, you say?
Yep.
So, front guy, we'll see if he survives. Natural 1. And then, next to Felina, he gets a 16. He's going to make it. 16 plus whatever.
Yeah,
plus 2.
16 makes it.
This other archer rolls a 3, so these two guys will fail. The guy in the back, he has a 15 plus 2, so 7. So these two succeed, these two fail.
So it succeeds, take half damage. 10 fire.
Wait, 10 fire. So this guy, so skeleton,
Incinerated.
he's still alive. He takes full damage of 10, and then the one in the back, he takes 10. This guy was the guy that was.
6.
So this one was already damaged?
Yeah, that one in the back. The one in the back's already damaged. He takes 5, so that's enough to kill him though. But the one,
this one away.
but the one, the one by Felina, he takes full 10.
Does that one also get an opportunity attack? Or is it?
Yeah, because
angled?
so both of these guys are going to take stabs at Connor. Ooh.
Dar's not happy that people are swinging up in his space.
Unnatural 20 and an unnatural 21.
Okay.
So they both hit. So you take 2d6 worth of damage plus 4. So roll the 2 and a 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of piercing damage. They both kind of stick at you as you run away. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright, Oren.
Orin.
Oren.
It's not gonna matter.
Orin.
They're gonna make their saving throw.
Whoa.
I'm gonna waste my time. So 5.
You turn it around.
No.
I could always get you a laser pointer for your end of the table too, so if you need to.
Well, the issue is like, there's no
the
point in me
cats.
going anywhere. Like, I can't.
The cats distract everybody!
I can't get through there. So give me a dexterity saving throw on him.
Slap Connor on his ass, tell him good game. Go team.
On this guy? That's by Dar?
No, the guy in the back.
Archer.
Oh, the
Yeah.
archer? Okay.
You can step into Felina's like I did.
Yeah, you can.
No, I need to not. Otherwise, they're also gonna need to make Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Because they already used the reaction, just to let you know, so it's not like they can take out.
Well, no, it's not that. I will hit them as well. With
Oh,
an
because of the
AoE.
range.
Come my turn, I'm
No,
killing
with an
everything
AoE
that's
attack.
alive.
Yeah.
Or undead.
He rolled a 9 plus 2, 11.
Eight points of
Necrotic? Oh,
radiant.
there. He's dead.
No, I was gonna try and do the little AoE cantrip I have again, but I can't get through those two.
Alright, anything else, Orb?
No, that's it.
You did your duty, taking out that range.
Nice.
He was
Right,
a
Felina.
threat.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to hit the guy in front of me. 17 plus.
Oh, yeah, that's
7.
gonna hit.
And then I get sneak attack, so I do 3d6, right?
Plus one more for your one. Because
So yeah, 3d6 plus a normal d6, so 4d6, so go ahead and roll one more.
your sneak attack dice go up as you level up.
Oh, okay.
6.
13,
Yeah, 13.
15, 16, 17.
Yeah! Smash right through this guy.
And then I'll turn and try to help Daro. Not that he needs it. That's 18
That's enough, yep. Just 1d6 this time.
and 3 damage.
3 damage. That's enough to kill that one.
Nice.
Nice.
So I
So
did better that
you
time.
guys just went in there and just jack them up.
Everything that's flammable is on fire behind them.
Okay,
Wherever my burning hands touched is on fire.
so these 4, yeah, these 3 beds probably, right? Well, it's 15 feet, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if I
from
would
Dar.
actually reach them. Would it? I think it was just short from Dar. 5, 10, 15. Nah, the ends of the straw beds are probably out of fire. Sorry. So there is some smoke billowing a little bit in the room.
What do we see? Just the rolls in this room?
So yeah, you just see the bedrolls and you see a
Staircase.
set of stairs that lead up.
It's odd.
It's the other way.
Carrying on, Dar?
Yep. What No doors or nothing down here?
Nope.
Around over here?
No doors.
So we have no choice but to go either up where we came, which is irrelevant because that's where we came from, or the other stairs. But where did you hear
Is there
whispers?
a secret door?
Where did you hear whispers from?
Yeah, would I have known just in this underneath, or where did I hear whispers from?
So, with your perception check of 18, you still hear the sound, and it sounds like it's coming from the other side of the wall. You heard muffled voices.
Can I go investigate the wall over there?
Yeah, make an investigation check on the wall.
I'm going to stand behind you for protection.
Dara can help you, so you have advantage, because he's over there.
I'm doing an investigation
I got a
check.
5.
No, so we'll roll
I
again.
got
Oh.
a 6.
Gotcha.
We're using yours.
Okay.
17 plus, what did I say? 3.
Alright. So, putting your head up to the wall, and you, it sounds like you can hear voices talking on the other side of the wall. The wall doesn't seem like it's a brick wall like everything else. It seems thin, like this is just some plywood wall with a facade of plaster on it. You start feeling around, and it feels like there's a little door. There's a foot. You see it down in front of you. There's a whole bunch of footprints there, leading towards the wall. So
Let's start busting through this door.
Oh, you don't want to bust through it?
No, I'm
All
good.
right, I will.
Alright. It's your forte.
Not to try to metagame or anything like that. Does Dar still have his rage? Because he technically attacked the door to bust it down. If that's what you're doing.
I don't know what that means.
Rages last 1 minute, right?
yeah, 1 minute.
No, and that was only like a 12-second fight.
Oh,
Yes, you still have your rage.
what benefit does that give me, though?
You don't burn another rage in the beginning of next combat.
Do you have any
Oh,
rage
I
left?
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Question is, do I get a running start, or do I just police kick it open?
Up to you. I step to the side, so I'll follow you in.
I'm just going to kick it open. I'm not going to get a running start. Or you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to get a running start. That way, not only do I kick it open, I bust right up in wherever we are. Or I hit a brick wall. One of the two.
Alright, go for it.
What am I?
Athletics.
You're doing an athletics check. You want to bust the door down?
Yep, 13.
Alright, yeah, this door is, that's literally a flimsy wooden panel door, so, you Kool-Aid man smashed right through the door. Ooh, yeah! And it opens up to a chamber that looks like it has flickering candles and iron holders fill the room with light and shadows. The room has a 10-foot high ceiling and a large black pentagram inscribed on the stone floor. At each point of the pentagram sets a wooden chair. Seated in 4 of the 5 chairs are men and women in black robes with hoods. A young man who has the face of an angel, a balding hulk of a man, a squat middle-aged woman, and a taller younger woman with unsettling glare. And the 5th chair, you see, is standing in front of it. Lady Wachter stands there with their hands spread apart. You see them, as you enter, they're all chanting. That's Lady Wachter.
She got attacked by the duster too.
Yeah. I don't have a 4th cultist, so
Are we a member of the book club? We're members of the
We
book club?
were gonna be members, but I'm sure she doesn't want us members now.
No, it's just
Especially
her.
now.
No, but I've just uninvitedly broke into the...
yeah, you just
But we
smashed
And
through
I'm-
the
we
wall.
also knocked her spy out.
I was gonna say, I'm sure Ernst, right? What's his name? I'm sure he blew up our spot.
So...
Yeah, you bust through the door.
It would have been
point-
great if we busted through the door into him.
Yeah.
I
That would've been
point
perfect.
right at her. Lady Wachter, you're coming with me.
And it looks like they're all, they notice you, but they don't stop. They're just in their trance. Yeah, they're in their seance.
Well, that's not good.
No.
You had better kill them quick.
Rush in and stop whatever.
So
it is.
she's the one holding her arms up, or are they all holding their arms up?
So they're all sitting there and they all have their arms up, but she's making a point that she's the focal point of this this ritual that's going on. And you can assume this is where the rise of skeletons and the giant skeleton have come from.
Should I attack her, or should I get my cloak out?
No, we need to stop this ritual now. There is no.
You can surrender.
No.
I'm most certainly not going to surrender.
Do you want to roll initiative or surrender?
Not surrendering.
I'm not surrendering.
All right.
Oh, you're rolling as hard as I am today, buddy, for initiative. Do you have advantage on initiative, or was that your last character?
I can switch.
Oh, you can switch now?
Yeah. Good job.
I don't think they're gonna cancel.
Yeah, we're probably not going to finish this combat, so we'll have to keep track of like where you're at health-wise and what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if we need to, we can hold off. Start the next session.
Can I keep
That's
my
up to you
roll
guys.
though?
You can. That's up to you guys. We can
wait.
We still have another 15 minutes left.
Can I keep my rage
But are we
if
gonna
we
be,
wait?
Are we going to be able to finish the combat?
No. It's going to probably go on. All right, so we'll hold it here. We can do something else for 15 minutes. I like that. So we'll take a picture. This is the you guys entered Lady Wachter's ritual cellar.
What is that?
He's one of these guys.
He's one of them?
He's one of these
Okay.
cultists. I just didn't have 4
He
cultists.
forgot his robe at
For
home.
nothing.
He looks like he's
No, I'll say something.
conjuring
You
up
can
something.
just keep your initiative roll. Yeah.
Can we do the initiative tracker right now?
Sure. That
Take
way
a
we'll,
picture
Yeah,
of
that's
it?
a good
we'll be
idea.
all set.
Yeah, we can just go straight into it.
I don't think I've ever rolled so good. It sucks that we have to end early.
Mm-hmm.
So stupid. I wish I had somebody I could have take her.
Make her walk. It's only a mile.
Oh my god.
Just have her take the car. But she should drive.
Oh god.
She's old enough
Not
now.
the other one.
She's got a bike. No,
There you
I
go.
couldn't do that. I mean, technically, I could drive her and drop her off. Just you can't get too far without me. Somebody would have to play as me.
Alright, so Lady Wachter rolled solid. 19. She rolled 19.
I rolled a 20
Well, good. The cult members didn't roll very good though.
+4.
Yeah. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. 20 to 25.
24.
24 is fully. 15 to 20.
17.
16.
Dar, correct. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
6.
Who's going first?
Don't care.
Do
Alright.
one of you guys want to switch with me? I mean, it's not like a huge movement, but
I mean, if there's something
I don't think
drastic
it
they
actually
could do
matters.
to start, you mean?
yeah.
I can't do anything like, oh my god. So,
I'm trying to hold on to my spell slots for.
Lena and I are just gonna wipe out everyone in the room.
Well, I can
instantly
kind of.
anyway.
True.
That's true. We
We
don't
got
even
this.
need to worry about that.
Oh,
Alright, so that's
Till
where
I
we're gonna end
roll
it. So,
one.
so next session we'll be starting with a battle before the last combat before you guys can take that needed long rest. Last battle in the cellar of Lady
Why you
Wachter's
gotta
house.
say it like that?
Where's the cultists?
Oh, Cultist rolled a 11, you're right. What did you roll, Oren?
6.
Correct?
I'm 16.
So they're actually here. You rolled 11. Thanks for reminding me. It would have been a much different fight.
I would have won a lot faster.